to Distant Lightning. So the Bolts lose 2-1 in Game 5 of the Eastern Conference Final in double overtime, and now the Bolts do lead the series 3-2, but the Islanders are looking like a team on the rise. And last video, I asked the question, can we win without Brayden Point? In Game 3, we had no point, no win. Last game, Game 5, no point, no win. I sense a pattern. I was really hoping that the return of Killorn from suspension might have brought some new energy. Sometimes Killorn can turn clutch when our other goal scorers aren't doing much, but I really didn't see him turn on the heat enough. Well, he didn't put any pucks in the net, so there we go. He played a good game, don't get me wrong, but no pucks ended up in the net. Instead, what I saw was a coin toss game. These two teams were very similar, had very similar play styles, similar defense, and flip a coin, and that's who was going to win. That's pretty much how it turned out. Okay, we're going to talk about the good, the less than good, and stud of the game. All right, there were some good things, so let's start with those. So good, number one, the Lightning continue playing well. I mean, our team still looks like the team to win the Cup. Even with a determined Islanders team keeping pace, Islanders really did keep pace with the Lightning, and our team still got scoring opportunities and worked really hard. So really, that's good. Number two, speaking of scoring opportunities, there were plenty of them. We're getting them. Boy, did we get them. We even had a 4-minute power play and failed to score on it. I mean, 4-minute power play in an Eastern Conference Final game, a critical game that we could win to close it out and move on to the Stanley Cup. That was disappointing, But anyway, scoring opportunities is good. We're getting them all over the place. It didn't work out. Hedman did his job, but maybe it's puck luck. Why the puck didn't go in? Good thing number three, the sandpaper line. Goodrow, Gord, Coleman, boy, do they deliver. I really have a smile on my face every time these three guys hit the ice. It's so much fun to watch. I mean, the entertainment value of the sandpaper line alone is worth watching these games. They really repeatedly demonstrate the maxim of Cobra Kai. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. That's the sandpaper line. And it's fun watching them go at it. So many scoring opportunities, so much turning over of the puck. Always making always making little plays, grinding on the boards. A lot of hitting. And really good defensive work, too. The good number four, Vasilevskiy. I really think we would have lost in regulation if we didn't have Vasi in net. He is such a critical component to our team. He's just one player. We're very lucky he stays healthy and stays in net. I don't see anyone else for a goalie in our team filling that void like Vasi does. Okay, now the less than good. The double D errors to lose in double overtime. Mistakes happen, but I'm going to go ahead and point out the double errors that led to the Islanders' game-winning goal in double overtime. So it started with Shattenkirk fanning at the blue line on a shot. We won the face-off in the Islanders' zone. Shattenkirk went to shoot the puck and fanned on it. Now, this happens sometimes, and it really didn't cause the game-winning goal by the Islanders on its own. But combined with what happened next, that's really what caused the goal. So, Shattenkirk's fan led to a 2-on-1 with Sergachev trying to stay between Anders Lee and Eberle of the Islanders. Now, Shattenkirk was trailing the play, and he wasn't able to catch up. The second error was really by Sergei. He attacked the puck carrier instead of prioritizing the pass. I used to play a lot of ice hockey defense back in my younger days, and my buddy Bob was the goalie. After pulling a Sergachev one too many times, he finally drilled into me, goalie takes shooter, defense takes the pass in 2-on-1 situations. Goalie takes shooter, defense takes the pass. So Watching this in the replay, Sergachev, he really should have been focused on denying the pass. We've got Vezina Vasi in net. Let the shooter try shooting. Especially at high pace, really fast pace like they were moving. Vasi's got it covered. So that was the second error. It was on Sergachev. I could see it on his face after the goal got scored. He felt like garbage, and I felt bad for him. It was just he's on the young side. Maybe a veteran D might have played that differently. Hedman works miracles. It's hard to compare to Hedman, but it might have. It would have been better to take that pass. It was a preventable goal, so that's why I'm calling it out. Number 2. The Islanders seem to have applied the Blue Jackets strategy. I saw them playing us very tightly. Sticks everywhere, blocking shots. Kucherov was shadowed and double-teamed nearly the entire night, and as a result, no goals. There was also no Point to worry about, so the Islanders didn't have to cover him. The hockey guy ended up calling this game boring, and he seemed pretty blasé about talking through the points of the game. There were very few shots. It was low scoring, lots of rushed and missed passes, dumping the puck. Scoring opportunities for the Lightning were plenty, but I would say they were low quality and they were well defended. Second chances were shut down or cleared away, except for that giant rebound that Hedman put home. Less than good thing number 3. Anthony Cirelli. He's really just not clicking on the top line. He seems out of sync. He's not sure where to be when he's on the ice with Palat and Kucherov. This is our primary scoring line. We need this line to absolutely befuddle the Islanders when they're on the ice. And I'm seeing Cirelli out of sync enough that they're not able to hold the puck and keep the pressure on the Islanders while they're on their shift. Maybe Coop needs to reform the triplets line of yore while Point is nursing his groin or whatever is bothering him. Okay, looking ahead, Game 6 is tomorrow night at 8 o'clock Eastern, so tune in. I really hope Point comes back, maybe even just for a period, get us up a goal or two early, and then he can just rest, and get the ice pack, the massage, whatever they do, or give him the injection so he can get through the game. And maybe some of the other forwards can step up and do some scoring. We can't rely on Hedman. Hedman is a beast. I mean, he's basically in God mode at all times, and it's amazing when he scores. I love it, okay, and I love seeing it. But he's a defenseman. Forwards, somebody's got to step up. And maybe the coaches just need to shuffle some people around. They're trying Cirelli on the top scoring line. I think it's time to move him back somewhere else. I've seen Killorn, sometimes play up on the top line. Some shuffling has to happen to generate some scoring opportunities and keep pressure in the offensive zone. That was the one thing I really didn't see last game. Sustained offensive pressure. I saw pucks constantly leaving the zone, and we have to put the pressure on these Islanders to win. Okay, well, we shall see, and thanks for watching. If you like this video, please tap the like button. Consider subscribing so it shows up in your feed, and we'll see you next time on Distant Lightning. Couldn't Verhaeghe's goal have been good? If only Palat could have scored. If only Coleman could have scored. How about the Gourd? How come he didn't score? If only Goodrow could have scored. If only Kucherov could have stuffed the puck in the net while he was flying through the air. If only Bogosian's slap shot made it home. If only Sorelli could have not missed the net after that beautiful deke. And how about Tyjo, Mr. Playoff Goal Scorer? If only he could have scored.